YouTube don't like me.
392, 392.
That time the screen just went black. Screen just went black. Last time the screen just went straight to my homepage. And sometimes I can get it back. Wasn't able to get it back. This time it just went black. Screen just goes black. So I don't know what that means when it does that. It makes me mad. So it is what it is. Dude, people are so funny. Dude, there's literally people that will, on your live stream, report you as doing something bad to try to block certain things from happening. It's kind of cute. The fact that they care so much, dude. That's so crazy. So crazy. Boom. Boom.
20, now 1 a.m. 10836 9th Street, Sundance Avenue.
319, additional number of suspects there now. 1071 West Martin Luther King. Additional PR, the manager called. She just went to the business and saw the suspect still inside. 2 males with backpacks. Possibly broke into the drive-thru window. The manager is standing by next door in the shopping center. Female wearing a pink shirt, black pants.
19 Rogers, there, no issue.
319 area, the tower down due to the weather.
Incident Squad 58 chest pain, 5351 Slauson Avenue, Holt Avenue. Squad 161. Clinton Squad 161, chest pain, 12034 Cedar Avenue, 120th Street, the rear unit. Entry ALS 9, Squad 16. Engine 9 Squad 16, entry ALS, 1462nd Street, Cooper Avenue.
Okay. Let's find some breaking news. Please and thank you, that'd be great. Lock that door. I don't want no strangers trying to get in. I don't want no strangers trying to get in. Hopefully the D-bags are on the other chat still. And the cool peoples are here. Let's see. I know scanners aren't quiet. What's up with that SIG alert? Do we care? Ooh, that means someone's dead. Son of a biscuit. Damn. That was at midnight, though. That's a long time ago. Why are they just putting one out now? That's weird. All right, so let's see. Solo vehicle TC, clear all, truck overturned. Oh, that was the SIG alert for... Okay, cool. It's not a dead body. They just need to... I don't think it's a fatal.
Incident A36
They just need to clear the road.
the east. He's on the northeast side.
Engine squad 953, 05 Parkway Drive, Rush Street.
Complaint obtained to the head from the TC.
Regular from motor vehicle suspect narrow vehicle phone. There are 2 suspects, both male Hispanic, 30 years, dark color clothing. Number 1 is on bicycle, number 2 is on foot. Code 2 incident, correction, subcode 2 incident 863.
Give me that ADW call. Have a phone number. Go ahead and provide it to your RTO. 19, does up here still have eyes on?
319, stand by.
If you guys want, you can watch this link if you're not in the LA area.
Yukon license 18 Ocean
If you're not in the LA area, you can
incident 866 RD.
watch the news on that link right there. And if you are in the LA area, just turn on channel 7. I think, well, I don't know if it's going to be us or on scene. Someone's going to get a hit for the overturned tanker. It's a good chance Randy's going to get a hit or someone's going to get a hit on that pedestrian fatal. I did not come up with the name. LOUDLABS. My old roommate did. My old partner, as some say. So yeah, news will start in 7 minutes, and I think it's 2 minutes behind. 2 minutes behind. No, my old partner, Todd. Thanks for asking. Thanks for caring.
Location is COVID.
Engine squad 114 Monterey Avenue, Mountain View Avenue.
49 Roger from West Walton, Maine.
Fritz, like 2-3 years ago. Probably like 2-3 years ago. Channel 5's added a lot of news.
11 traffic, 512 South Parkview Street.
Between Channel 5 and Channel 9, there's a lot of news on TV. My lover, Zach. All right. You're so childish. One day you'll grow up. One day you'll grow up. It's weird. You grow up and then you realize how stupid you were. Yep. And everything I need to know about you, Jake, I just learned. Right on, Angie. Thank you. You can tell me who gets the hits. You can tell me if anybody gets the hits. If it's on scene, let me know. If it's RMG, let me know. If it's LLN, let me know. Please and thank you. I'm not watching. What's up, Caesar? Go Dodgers. Today's the day, right? Or is it, it's tonight? It's a tonight game, right? 5:30. It's tonight. Tonight. And then if they win it, they go to the World Series, right? Is that what this is? Or they got one more than the World Series? How's that work? Chat went in the toilet compared to an hour ago. Chat went in the toilet. An hour ago, it actually was in the toilet. Now it's good. Because all the trolls are gone. We'll do O to ABC, summary running background too. Yeah, it's they're just gonna run background until the news starts. But you can just turn on the TV. Are there any live CADs in your area on the internet? Yeah, Fireman John, CHP. Here, I'll show it to you guys. CHP. And other than that, I mean, there's Pulse Point, I guess. There's the Pulse Point. But here, this is one of the things I'm looking at, you guys. There you go. That is public. It's not private. Now, back in the day, on scene, because the old owner is very smart, he was able to tap into the LA County CAD. If it showed up in the fire truck of LA County, I could read it. I used to have the LA County CAD. Now, I had I didn't log into it. I logged into a computer that was logged into it. So there was a computer sitting in Long Beach that was taking the CAD. I logged into that computer. So I wasn't illegally logging into their CAD. On Scene's computer was illegally, it's been many years, so that's why I'm saying this, was illegally into the CAD. And so what happened was, I was doing great. And that's one of the reasons why I started doing so great, because I had information other people didn't. But Josh got arrested. And when Josh got arrested for being a fire starter, which he did not get convicted of, it ended up being, check this out. So Josh was arrested for starting a forest fire. Years later, they found out it was the investigator who investigated Josh who started the forest fire. Dun, dun, dun. Anyways, when Josh got arrested, Rob was like, they're going to investigate. We should probably take the cat away. So On Scene took the cat away, and then I left On Scene at some point. So I don't know if they brought it back. I don't know if On Scene, here comes some fun. I don't know if On Scene is on the CAD right now. My guess would be no. And CHP's coming to talk to me. I got to give them the heads up. What's up, man? How you doing? Nope, he's not coming to talk to me. Good. But if he was, I was going to give him the heads up that we're live. So back in the day, and I'm going to say the 2001, 2002, On Scene had LA County CAD. They don't anymore. They don't. Jeremy wouldn't allow it. Jeremy's an honest guy. Now, when Zach was there, maybe they had it. I don't know. But anyways, that's enough about that. Anybody can answer my question, or do I have to Google it? So if the Dodgers win, do they go to the World Series? They go to the World Series. You answered it. Thank you. Interesting story. It was an interesting story. Yeah, it sucked too, because it freaked Josh out, man. That CHP officer stopped someone right behind us, dude on a bike. No, I'm not taking a leak. I'm checking out the what the officer was doing, and he stopped a dude on a bike. So, yeah, it was it freaked Josh out to where Josh didn't really want to be a stringer after that. He was, because he was on the TV show. Was he arrested after the TV? No, he was arrested way before the TV show. Yeah, he continued to be a stringer, but it kind of freaked him out a little bit, and he ended up getting out of the industry. But yeah, it sucks. And he did not turn around and sue, which he should have did. But I believe the investigator guy is in jail. Hey, unfake president, I'm going to put you in timeout. Only because, I have a 13-year-old daughter who shows up on here sometimes. 13 or 14, 12, I don't know how old she is. We'll figure it out. But you don't say things like that. News just started. All right. Who's going to get the hits? Who getting the hits? Anyone? Bueller? Bueller? Karen, you just stepped into the middle of one. I've been doing this for a while. And never mind. I'm over you. I'm so over you. I can do this all night.
You can disregard my further.
So what happens is if I block you, you can't come back, and then you'll never think of me again. But if I put you on timeout for the next 5 minutes, I live inside here in your head. Yeah, Fireman John, it sucked. We didn't find out, by the way. So he went through a full trial. He went through a trial, found not guilty. And then it was like 5 years, 6, 7 years later, we found out about the, it might even have been more than that. It might have been a decade later, but it was a good 5, 6, 7 years. And then we found out he got busted for something else, and then it came to light about that situation. Angie, copy that. On scene. On scene. Now, they used to be called On Scene Video Productions. That was the official name. And that was always the official name, actually, until just a couple years ago. Even though you guys saw On Scene TV, that wasn't the official name. On Scene Video Productions, OSV. OSV. That's who I used to work for.
259.
OSV. Yeah. On Scene got the OIS. Yeah, they did. Is that the same thing as Willowbrook? Same thing? Angie and Gilby, same thing? Is the shooting in Willowbrook the OIS? Yeah, it was a hard scene to get to. We shot it, but we couldn't get in there. And then we fed it kind of late because my guy's like, I couldn't get in there. All I did was have this and this. I'm like, this and that is better than nothing. So send it. And then he sent it probably a little late. Guessing his footage, the on-scene footage, was it from a distance? Does he have... Did the on-scene guys have the scene, or was it like stuff from a distance? It shows the cop running. Ooh, good for him. That means they got some stuff. That means they got action. That's good. That's good stuff. And action. They got surveillance. Ooh, now that's smart stuff. See, all of our stories are shot for us before we get there. Surveillance, cell phone. All of our stories are shot for us before we get there.
Unable to give me a better description. It's dark, so I'll just speak out with that more dark.
Scott, are drones practical? Absolutely. Absolutely. Daniel. Josh Harville brush fire. Let me see if I can help you. Now, I'm going to find something about his arrest. I don't know if we're going to find anything about the,
Timed out.
all right, so
30-18-21.
I'm going to send you, or I'm going to put up a link. You'll have to follow the rest. So here is a link to the story in 2003. 2003.
Clinton, Squad 45, Battalion 9, traffic persons, traffic going to district. East being route to East 91, East of Downey Avenue. Unit Squad 3, SIC ALS. 3977 Union Pacific Avenue.
Yeah, he appeared on television and some of his comments to the media were inconsistent. Yeah, they were inconsistent because the person investigating said that. But anyways, here's the story of him arrested. You'll have to do some more follow-up to... That's funny because it talks about pay. But that was, remember, that was in 2003. That's not how much they sell for now. Yeah, so it's a sad story. The LA Times really kind of stuck it to Josh. But now you can follow and hopefully find the investigator and all that stuff about later. But that'll get you going. We have drones. Most of our guys have
70
drones.
quad 88 traffic LS.
The further you get away from the metro area, the better chance you have to using a drone. I don't like using drones at night. I'll use one during the day. Anytime I've ever used a drone, I sold it. I made money with it. I don't use it too often. They're not as practical as you would think. They're not. I don't want to go all the way to the 91 in Downey, do I? So far. So far. So far.
Dollar show the claim and route.
That's all your dog is worth is $350? That's it? That's all your dog is worth? Do you have a red SRT? No, Oliver, I don't. I have a white Pursuit, I guess. I have a white Pursuit. It's a famous car. I'm gonna be sad to get rid of her. But she famous. You have me on camera? Cool. Send it in. You can make some money. Send it to TMZ. You'll get rich off of it. Oliver, click that link and you'll see my car on a TV show. Oh, me too. You'll see me on a TV show too, but more my car. Look at you, Karen. I told you. I told you, Karen. I was being encouraging. It's good to see you care about something. See, therefore you really don't know me. That's how I know you don't know me. Because you'll know I'm the most selfish, caring person you'll ever meet. 350,000. Whatever. Whatever. Make up your mind. How much is your dog worth? Make up your mind. And Karen, I told you I'd turn you.
99, no further.
Told you I'd turn you. Wrong way driver, Randy. All right, so Scott, you probably answered this question before, but I'm curious as what happens if and when the majority of public safety agencies go encrypted. Brian, you develop an app where the public can send you footage. That's what you do. You not a fan yet? Have you seen the show, Karen? Have you seen the show? Watch the show. Maybe you'll become a fan. You can build a ship for me. Well, thank you. Have you ever been arrested while filming? See, Gilby, now I think you're just asking questions you know the answer to, but you're just trying to make the chat interesting. I think we all know I've been arrested many, many times. The bank robbery story is the best one. That's the best one.
866 1834. Additional head around misdemeanor at 9033 Avalon.
So before I did
891
this stream, I used to do another show called the LOUDLABS Show. Here's the link to LOUDLABS Show number 6. LOUDLABS Show number 6. Oh man, I love that. I love that studio. I love that. I miss that studio so much. That's some of my greatest work, building that studio. That talks about all my arrests. Yeah, and some of them were caught on camera. I've been arrested a few times for filming. No convicted. No conviction. I've had one conviction. That was my very first one, and we talked about that. It was obstruction of justice. And I got tricked.
1409, 1409.
On the 91 Garfield.
14 FB 1315.
Oh, you mean Cherry, because you can't. There is no. Fritz, how could you arrest a stringer? Are you a cop?
Ambulance cutting, 4127 Palmwood Drive, 4127
And if it was in Santa Ana, It was either Brent, Renee,
3.
Adrian,
1399.
Miles. Definitely not Pablo. Pablo's too good of a kid. But yeah, those are probably your 4 suspects.
Was in the backyard.
Security. Oh, so you couldn't arrest him. You could try, but you can't arrest anyone. 97? Oh, shoot. 97? Oh, that was a big fat guy named Glenn. Big fat guy named Glenn, or it was Brent. That's pretty much it, man. It had to be Brent. Because those are the... Oh, or Chad. Chad, did he have a mustache? Could have been Chad from Southern Counties. Those were your 3 suspects back then. It would have been a big fat guy named Glenn, who's not around anymore. It would have been a little guy named Chad with a mustache, or Brent at the time with on scene.
3648 Hilton Avenue, incident.
About my size. I'm gonna say it was. I'm gonna say it was Brent. I'm gonna say it was Brent. Do you remember the car? Do you remember the car? Actually, I don't know what Brent had. I know what he had when I met him. He had a blue Crown Vic. But it was, so let's listen to that Downey size. If it's fatal, we can make our way over there and we'll get something out of it. But if it's not fatal, then we're not going to worry about it. What's that CHP officer doing?
Roger.
Oh, he's arresting that guy.
Computer rate 3863 to verify that their code spam equipped.
Oh, no, he's not.
633863, come in.
No, he's not. They're just talking.
326 Indian Avenue, instead of 653 4213.
Is the PR meeting with us on San Pedro Street, or is there a reaction to the location?
1L40, 1L60, 1L40, 1L60, battery domestic violence 3.
No, it's not a wrong way driver. I mean, there is at the 57 and the 91, yes. Hold on. There's a crash at the 91 and Paramount, 91 and Cherry, 91 and Downey. Doesn't sound like fatality as of yet. What kind of press do you do? Oh, that was the wrong one. Sorry, that was me being arrested. Well, it's topical today. Do you have Netflix? That's the kind of press I do. Car crashes, fires, shootings, things like that. If you have Netflix, check out the show that I'm on, and it will explain everything I do way better than I can. I forgot to put my car in park at a scene, and my car rolled into a field.
904-9826.
I know what that. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. I've never done that, but I know why that happens. It's because you are getting out to get the story, and then you end up finding out that you don't put your car in park. Nobody trapped. Yes, nobody trapped. Yay! Well, have a good one. See you, sir. Nobody trapped at 91 in Downey. We do have a wrong way still going though. Oh no, it's over now. That's way over. We're going to try to find something here in Finland where all authorities went to go and produce a website where you can see bigger and important. A lot of times you have to be a certified press to get access to it. Right on. Right on, Yarno.
3L90 is the call for.
You do real news, right? Whom you voting for? Yes, I do real news, and I'm not voting. Because here's the thing about voting. If you vote, that means you're picking a side, and that means you're saying that that side is right. No. Both sides are wrong, and both sides are right. So I'm not going to pick a side, because if I pick a side and I vote, then I'm either going to be happy or I'm going to be upset. I'd rather do nothing and deal with how it works out. So all other people go vote, go vote, go vote. I'm saying don't waste your time. Whoever wins, just make them work to your advantage. Make them work for you. You don't work for them. Make them work for you. Why vote? Plus I'm in California. Let's be honest. Plus I'm in California, so that's the point. But I'm not voting because that means if I vote, I'll be happy or upset. I'd rather just make it work and deal with how it works out, deal with the consequences. That's how I've always been. Just do what you do and then deal with the consequences. Now, for you Biden people and you Trump people, when you win or lose, what are you going to do with your life after that? You know, like start doing that now. Like go spend some time with your family. Stop sitting here on the internet trying to tell people how you feel, because you're not going to change anybody's mind like that. That's not how it works. You change minds by having conversations and talks like this. You don't change minds by Trump 2020, Biden 2020. Hunter Biden's a pedophile. I got his pictures on the computer. Yeah, well, Trump grabs him by the pussy, so what's the difference?
Bus number 5972, run 42, line 83. Bus is stationary. Suspect, male, Hispanic, 30, 40 years, wearing a red hooded sweatshirt, black backpack, refusing to exit the bus. Code 2, incident 0911, RD 1113.
293, can we get an airship and can tell the carrier back and give more information? Updated information, please.
All right, so we're going to need a big story in order for it to make the news now. But it is the weekend, so that's good. We do have some time.
8133 Marriott Avenue. 093, have you got to respond?
090, negative. If they want to wait until, or if this person is on any kind of distress, then we can wait until Washington.
Mendez, where do you get your energy from? I know you were being nice. Absolutely, I know.
The one that's in our area, North Bay.
And me too. You need a digital scanner, but they're like $400 to $600. I need a digital scanner? Oh, who makes the best scanner? Uniden. A lot of people like the Unidens. Uniden Home Patrols seem to be really good. Sarcasm. Tom Papa, he has a wife and 2 kids. He's a comedian. And he is not a vegan or a vegetarian, but his family is. And he was talking to Rogan, and Rogan's like, do they sleep a lot? He's like, yeah. He's like, they don't have any energy. Daniel. So right now, it's bang. So it used to be the old school green or black can monsters, then the double monsters. I think I was drinking those big double monsters during Stringers LA, and then moved to the 5-hour energy shots and like a Red Bull. Then moved to, got off the energy shots and was just doing like flavored rock stars, flavored energies. It was like energy started to change and get good. So I started doing that. And then I got into Bang, and I've been stuck on Bangs ever since. As for coffee, I do live with a coffee drinker, and I come from coffee drinkers. I'm not too into it. I'll drink it, but I don't. It's kind of like alcohol, you know? Same thing with caffeine. I'm not in it for the taste, I'm in it for what it does. So I'll drink it quick, just like these things. I stopped with the 5-hour energies. I don't do those anymore. So, what's so good about Netflix and why should I check it out? It'll show you what it is I do. And it's very energy driven. It shows you how stuff gets on your news in the morning. And it shows me being really cool. Now what's weird is it's not cool to be cool anymore, but that show caught me being really cool. I also, well, I didn't, Todd did. My wasn't my roommate, my old roommate, business partner in crime, life mate, not so much anymore, but back in that day, we gave the show one of the most realest moments ever at that golf course. we're at the golf course and I tell my best bud that I'm gonna have a baby. He's not happy about it. And 3 years later, he's still not happy about it. He's not really in my life. So the highlights? No, not the highlights. Let's start with this. Karen, do you have Netflix? We'll start with that. Jamie, we're going to start filming again here in the next month or two. Don't know if it's going to be season 2 or a new show. There's some new things popped up, negotiations. Yes, you have access to it. Oh, so you have access to it? Does that mean you can go to it right now, Karen? Can you go to it right now? If you can, go watch the first 10 minutes. It will explain everything you need to explain. Or it will explain everything that needs to be explained. It is 8 episodes. You will get hooked. But if you watch the first 10 minutes, Howard will explain it to you in his accent, where he takes my words and he lies to you. I've been out here every night for the past 17 years. That was a lie. That's a fucking lie. Howard was not out there every night for that many years. And he knows that I don't like his script that was written for him, because that's what he says. He's like, it was a script written for me. Sure, bud. It was basically my script with your words. But I won't lie. Coming from Howard, it sounds a lot better than coming from me. So, from a production standpoint, absolutely, it works better coming out of Howard's mouth. But where'd those words come from? Whose words was Howard saying? Whose?
Copy. I'm in front of the location with the Mercedes and the van just east of me on PDH. Copy. You could have the information.
David Lewis, that's kind of funny. That's kind of funny.
Copy.
I am looking for a story. How about a fire? How about a fire? Let's find a fire. Let's find a fire. Be very, very quiet. We're hunting stories. We're hunting stories. Be very, very quiet.
1980. Roger.
Yellow cabs response at 361 along West Wilshire Boulevard. 1041 Shingle 6 Sutter and 706 802. Black jacket, black dress. Anyway.
33 Roger. 8 North 2.
Gilbert, the more consistent you are, the more the checks come in. So you're waiting for a story that you shot a while ago. Well, if you shoot one now and send it, then you're waiting for that. And you shoot another one, you're waiting. And you're constantly waiting, and then it all catches up. See what I'm saying? Like, if you're just waiting for one, yeah, it's going to suck. But if you're waiting for multiples, it all works itself out. But yeah, it sucks.
Incident 928 or 81233. 1517. From Holbeck Station to Sierra and Gillis.
Who the heck is KOLA? I don't even know who that is. Sounds familiar, but who's that? Who's Cola? That ain't a local. KTLA. KTLA.
On radio 3035
If you're in their system and you're consistent, most of the stations just do direct deposit now. Yeah, they just throw it right into your account. Yeah. Early morning fire. Let's do it. Let's figure it out.
That's in subway 51, subway 51.
Come on, station 46. Task Force 46. Task Force 33. Task Force 21. Billing slow because of COVID. Does that mean you called to ask? Never bother them for your money. No Brock accounts. Email. Yeah, but still. I mean, an email is better than a phone call. At least you didn't call them. That's good. I have 3 rules that I've always gone by. And I started this when I was with On Scene. I made up these rules, and I stuck to it when I was calling for On Scene. I stuck to these rules when I was calling for RMG, and now that I have my own team, these are the rules I tell my guys. When you call the stations, there's 3 things you need to remember. Number 1, don't ask them why they didn't use your footage the night before. Don't ask. Who cares? Do your job, and your job is to feed new footage. Number 2, don't talk crap on other stringers. Don't say so-and-so did this and so-and-so did that. They don't care, and you look like an idiot. Third thing's very important. Very, very important. Do not tell them you got there first. Who cares? Let your footage speak for itself. If you tell the stations you got there first, you're telling the stations that you're incompetent with your footage and that you got there first. Mommy, I was here first. You need to use my footage. Mama, I got here first. My footage needs to be used. That's what you sound like. So don't tell the stations, is this Nightcrawler? No, but I was researched for the role. And that's what we're doing. We are night crawling, but we actually call it stringing. Yes, that's what we're doing. I am the original Nightcrawler. No, I'm not, but I was researched for the role. The movie was made because of the job I did and the attention that I was able to bring to the industry. My point is, don't ask the stations why they didn't use your footage the night before. Who cares? Have amnesia. Don't tell them you got there first. Who cares? And don't talk shit on the other stringers. Those 3 things, when you call the stations, pop, 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 it'll get you where I am now. In a car waiting for a call in South LA. Not the most luxurious place to be. Juliet, do you have Netflix? If you have Netflix, you can see real life Nightcrawlers. Nightcrawler was fake. That movie was not real. Although that movie did end exactly the way my life was going at that time. Exactly the way my life was going at that time. I was putting a team together in 2014. I was just putting a team together in 2014. Yeah. I never planned on putting a team together. I never planned on being a boss. What happened was I left RMG to go on my own. Nothing against RMG. I just needed to go on my own. And Zach started to build an army. And Zach started to bring a bunch of people on. And then I was getting my butt beat, and I was like, well, I guess I'm going to have to build an army. And here we are. Here we are.
49.5 Henry George Charles 463. No warrant 2004. Pattern utility. Miguel. Last name phonetically, Mary, Union, Nora, George, Union, Ida, Adam, 214 South Plus.
Barry, it's very possible that the people that answer the phone that have a college education went into the Greek system. It's very possible, but you got to remember, they go into the Greek system to help them get into certain places, and it looks good on a resume. Unless you're in Sigma Nu, then it doesn't look good on a resume. The point is, when we make those phone calls, we're dealing with people who have an education. If you're a sorority girl, that means you have an education. So what you said is right, but you're trying to say it like it's just some dumb girls. No, it's girls with an education. And then when we email them and our punctuation or our grammar is wrong, that looks bad on us. So always write your stories as best as you can. Always call and talk in a monotone voice about the information you got. If you call them, "Oh, this is Scott, I'm with LLN, I just got the craziest thing on camera. Oh my gosh, I got the car full of, oh, you gotta see the footage." They're just like, but you call and go, "Hey, it's Scott with LLN, just sent you a story. Check it out, it's gonna be blah, 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 blah." Thank you, John, thank you very much. Thank you, John, thank you very much.
Coming into watching tonight.
I said I watched tonight.
Dude, I really want a car fire or a building fire. Come on, man. You know what they say. Hook a brother up. Storm Chasers. That's Storm Chasers? Juliet, do you have Netflix? If so,
761.
I'm on a TV show and you can see me doing my job. My job is to sit quietly, listen to scanners, and wait for a call. What kind of call? Anything that I think is newsworthy. Fires, shootings, pursuits. All right, cool. There you go. You have Netflix. So the link right above your will explain to you what I do. And there's a little commercial in there. You can check out the commercial. Hi, I'm Scott. Nice to meet you. Yes, and there is prequel to Shot in the Dark. I've done 2 reality shows. We're about to engage in a third.
826, room 230,
Or
bed 3.
continue with the second one. I don't know yet.
826, Roger.
Oh, that's what Storm Chasers do? Gotcha. That's how Storm Chasers make their phone calls. Do you still get paid for the Netflix show? No. I do not. I do not get paid for the Netflix show. I got paid for the Netflix show. What are you guys doing?
11, watch 2.
What was before Shot in the Dark? Stringers LA, which you can find on this channel right here. I chase a hurricane in episode 10 and I fall on my ass. But here, I'll give you the link to episode number 1 and then you can figure the rest out from there.
Hey, West Pinnacle 31 Air, 5985 West Pico Boulevard, CVS Pharmacy, and 942.
It's going to be in 695 at Van Nuys in San Fernando.
There you go. Here's episode 1 of Stringers LA, which is going to be what we call now the prequels. What we call now the prequels. I wonder if the show was on True TV, but we did not get a season 3. We only got 2 seasons.
Information not only on a 311 man leaving on a direction from 37 Bingo Boulevard.
Very curious about this. What if I do this?
Pumpkin mask, blue shirt, blue jeans. Information is in 941, 1599.
KY traffic, yellow me to end first, yellow me to end first. Could you reach 944 or do you want 28? So group 6 on the PC that I wanted to handle.
On the line. With the language line if you need them.
Let's see what happens. Very curious on what happens if I do that. Let's see what happens. Very curious.
That was my vision.
Just dropping you into line 41, 1841, ambulance, KY traffic, yellow me to end first. Go 3 and 944. 29 Kansas and Cincinnati. Go ahead, high five.
Let's check something out.
One, are you close to?
Fine. Additional observation at 330 Broad. Give me Peter Yawing.
Tonight.
From Central Station to Alameda and First. My relaxing back in the line from 333 Brown Unit.
It is 2041.
We're not one.
Head up where the I think we're gonna drive him over there. The informant said